Hello, welcome. I apologize for the delay. Schoolwork, guys. So tonight is the eclipse. So it is Mars in retrograde, Taurus in blood moon, and we are in Scorpio season. So everything is kind of crazy right now. So because it's three different kind of events right now, we're gonna do 3 readings. Okay. So we already did Pisces. Let's find out the next reading. Okay. So we will do. Well, first let me cleanse this too as well. This is cedar and sage. So cedar's more like they use that in like sweats. It's kind of like water, the power of water base. So sage and cedar is different, but burn both of them for medicinal and also for healing, things like that. It's medicine. All right, so there we are. Let's find out what sign we're going to do next. And we'll put that right here. So just let it keep burning. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. What energy of the sign should we do next? We already did Pisces. Ooh. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels, for being here. I'm truly grateful. All right. This is the 8 of Pentacles. So this would be Virgo. Virgo, you are next for this reading. Okay, like I said, since we're going to be doing 3 readings, we are going to do the weekly reading for this deck. Then we're going to do how they feel about you with this deck. And then the messages from spirit and or loved ones will be from this one. Okay? All right, so let's get going. This is going to be Virgo's reading. For their weekly reading of what is going on and how the energy is, okay? Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. What is oh, I just saw the Hermit, Virgo. You guys are very strong in this. The Justice in reverse. I'm going to pull a couple cards and then we will definitely read or figure out what your reading is going to be, okay? I know a lot of people are going through a lot of things. We are in Devil card, Capricorn energy, 2 of Swords, Spirit, guides, angels. All right. Okay, 7 of Swords in reverse. Let's go put this right here so we can get a little bit better. There we go. All right, thank you, Spirit, guides, angels. Knight of Wands. Thank you, Spirit, guides, angels. I'm truly grateful and I very appreciate it. Okay, so now Pisces and Virgo. Ooh, that card come flying out. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. Let's do one more, unless they pull out more than one. All right, there it is. All right. Okay, let's figure this out, guys. So quickly, we'll just do the... All right. So the first card is going to be the Justice card in reverse. Now, it's a Major Arcana card. Okay. You got a couple of reversals here, Virgo, and like I said, the energy that we're in, I'm not surprised, just because everything's a little bit crazy right now. So the Justice reverse can suggest that, like, internally, you do know that you're doing something that isn't morally right now. So other people might not know what you have done or what you feel like you've done yet. So I mean, that kind of makes sense with what this reading is. What's going on, Virgo? Or maybe that you're living in denial about something, Virgo. You might be in denial about something. So that's what this card represents, okay? It's kind of like Justice would be like the the karmic thing of it. So reverse, it means that you guys are like what this means is like it's injustice, or you're avoiding the karmic justice of things, okay? So you are actually the one being unfairly, like, it may take, like, okay, so it might be like there's a form of being treated unjustly in your life, or a situation where you are being unfairly affected by the choices of others, okay? So I hope that makes sense, okay? So it just means like kind of like dishonesty, but I don't understand why this is reversed. Let's just keep going, we'll figure it out, okay? So the Devil card represents kind of like a toxic situation you might be in, or it could mean like a cycle that you're in, or maybe like an addiction maybe. The thing about the Devil card is that these two people look like they're chained, but they're not chained. I mean, they are chained to this podium, right? And the longer that they stay here, they turn into this guy. But these chains on their necks, they're loose and they can easily be removed. You just have to remove them yourself. Okay? It also means like, the Devil means like, okay, so you know that this is wrong. So whatever you're doing right here, you know that this is wrong. So I'm going to make you learn things the hard way. That's what this card represents, okay? The Two of Swords represents like, maybe a decision. So this is like a mental suit, okay? So it's like Gemini. This represents air signs. It would be like Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this could represent that maybe you need to make a decision between two people, or maybe you need, it's like there's something going on with like the pros, weighing the pros and cons of something. Whatever it is, it's a mental, it's the mentality. Now you see the moon. The moon up there represents like indecision, okay? So this card is representing that you need to make a decision, okay? The Seven of Swords is also air signs, which is, you know, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Now this is also a mental attribute, okay? So on the right side, this is like, see, like that person's trying to get away with something. Like it seems like he took these swords and now he's trying to get away with something, okay? So in reverse, this means that keeping secrets hidden from others. So you have a secret and you're trying to keep it hidden from others, okay? And that would kind of make sense of what's going on. So, but this also means the reverse is that this could mean like the end of that, okay? So this could mean like there's an end, there's going to be an end to the lies and the dishonesty here. So with the eclipse coming up, that, and Scorpio means like everything that's hidden beneath will come to light, okay? So this is all about to come to fruition. This is all about to come to like a, you know, it's not going to be weighing on your mind anymore. You know, sometimes I think that people do things like this because maybe they're unsure of things. You know, like maybe that they might be hurting people, or people don't know certain things, or it's like a toxic situation, or you're trying to decide, and it's just simply because you don't know what's right for you, because you're kind of confused, okay? But letting you know that because of what the eclipse that's coming on, it's going to all come to light, okay? And honestly, that's the best thing anyways, guys. You know, like it's hard because you don't want to hurt people, and you don't want to be hurt in the same sense, but you always have to do things for the right for yourself and for others, okay? So the next card that you got was the Knight of Wands, and this represents fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. These are action cards, movement cards. So it means like symbolizes straightforwardness, okay? So it means that there's a great time to get away, maybe travel. It also could mean like kind of like a growth, or like new ideas maybe. Let me just take a look here, because okay, so the Knights are like, of course they belong to Hagman, the Tree of Life, so they're like your self-conscious cards, okay? So that would make sense with what's going on right here on the top. So they're fire signs, like I said, and they're all moving. So the movement of all Knights, they have horses. See that horse right there? It signifies change. So that's great, because like I said, you're getting there where this is all going to come to light. So there's a flames on this, which means like, see right here, there's flames, just like enthusiasm, moving. Salamanders are the only animal that can actually, there's salamanders on his cloak right here. These are the only animals that can survive through fire. So the Knight's key phrase is impulse to freedom. Okay, so high dignified through learning and yearning. On lower, it means somebody running away. Okay, so this is opposite. So he's not on the lower polarity right now. It means you're not running away anymore. Okay, so this Knight symbolizes adventure and enthusiasm. It encourages one to energetically just go for it. Charging ahead, filled with adventure, energy, and enthusiasm. So taking risks now, they may pay off. It's kind of like hot-tempered because of the flames and rushing into things. But if you finish what you start, it will pay off. okay? So share yourself. Watch for opportunities to lend a hand. Offer your skills. Prove yourself in little things so others will follow you in larger battles. So that's kind of like the realization of, yes, if you're ready to come to light with whatever you're holding back or the decision you need to make, now is the time, guys. Okay, so this is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles represents earth signs, which is your energy too as well. Pentacles or earth signs are, what can I think? My mind just went blank, guys. But this is your energy. So it's like Capricorn, Virgo, and Aquarius. Or no, Aquarius is air. What am I thinking, guys? I don't know what's going on with me. It just seems like my mind is kind of, probably because of the eclipse, it feels like my mind is kind of like, oh, I don't know. Like, it is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn are your earth signs. I'm so sorry, guys. So the tens are on the bottom of the tree of life, okay? So you are right at the end of something. It's a completion of something, which makes sense, right, guys? So the Ten of Pentacles, well, it's the bottom of the tree of life. It's the very lowest on the tree because it also reflects the top of the tree, which would be the aces, okay? So you're ready for that jump. You're ready to go back up to the top. So this is the completion of something. This is the last card of the Minor Arcana. This is the Lord of Wealth. Okay, so it's Mercury and Virgo, so this is your double energy. Because remember, you carry Mercury energy with Gemini with Magician. Okay, you guys are both from the Mercury. So this is Mercury and Virgo, so this is both your energy. So it's the tree of life, so the same as Pentacles, it's well-being. Hermit, the Emperor, the Empress, and the High Priestess, the Hierophant, wisdom of the child, innocence, and spirit. So this dog is a symbol of spirit. The Magician has his hand on the dog's head. So, and the child actually has their hand on the dog's tail, which shows the beginning and the end. Okay, so it's like the complete existence. Alongside this is like a checkerboard, and it's like the other dimension, but they actually exist side by side. So this is like wealth, well-being, home, family. It's gonna all turn out well for you. Okay, so there's success, abundance, and it's like really a significant milestone that you're ready to hit. You're ready to settle down. Don't be defined by your paycheck, the size of your house. Behind all possessions, behind your physical shell, there's only you. So instead of focusing on the exterior of the illusions, make sure that you are at peace with the person who you really are, and no objects or items could ever fill voids. Okay? So remember that, because I know that Virgos are very like worrying about what other people think, and very, you know, perfectionists, and worrying about what you have and what you don't have. That's not truly what makes you happy, guys. And you should, I think that you guys are coming to that realization that that is very true. You know, it's not that's not happiness. Okay, so this card represents like, it also could represent like, it's just, you know, there's a lot of abundance here. You see? A lot of abundance. And it also has a dimension on the side, meaning that it's all like completion. It's all like internally everything. So you feel compelled to share your successes with others, okay? And it also means that it indicates abundance, affection, and luck as a couple, okay? So it seems like you're coming to a decision on things, which is fantastic. All right, so now this is the Five of Swords. Now the fives on the Tree of Life are severity, okay? So this is in reverse, which is nice. So this is like Godorva on the Godorva. Okay, so Hassad is her partner. Okay, so anything that's done without love creates evil. Okay, sorry for the glare, guys. Put this a little bit over here. Okay, so this card upright means like winning at all costs, but it is in reverse. Okay, so what this card really means in reverse would be like, there's like a period, like you were going through a period of conflict, and now you're ready to move forward with your life and create positive changes. So that's great, Virgo. I love it. Nice. That all makes sense. See how it just turned out into a story? All right, so this was your weekly reading. Now let's get into how they feel about you, how your person feels about you, Virgo. Okay, thank you, spirits, guides, angels. How does Virgo's person feel about them? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. All right, thank you, spirits, guides, angels. How does Virgo's person feel about them? Ooh, I just saw the King of Pentacles. I know it's kind of almost Taurus, but it's also still Pentacles, still Earth signs. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. I'm truly grateful. What is the energy of Virgo's person right now? What is the energy of, or no, not the energy. How does Virgo's person feel about them? 10 of Wands, or 9 of Wands, sorry. Okay, another one just came out. Page of Cups in reverse. A lot of reversals, guys. How does Virgo's person feel about them? Okay. Oh, guys. Okay. Thanks, spirits, guides, angels. Well, you know, I mean, yeah. Probably because of what your weekly reading was. We'll go through all these, okay? Thanks, spirits, guides, angels. Okay. These are a lot. So, yeah, we'll take them. Screw it. All right. So, let's just do these ones first. They're not in the way. The Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands would be... They have a lot of respect for you. This represents this energy of Sagittarius. The Page of Cups. Okay, so the Page of Cups would be, the energy would be Gemini. Or no, sorry. Pisces. Page of Cups is Pisces, and this means that they love to be in your presence. But this is in reverse, guys. Actually, we shouldn't do reversals on these, because this is how they feel about you. Okay, but we have to. Okay, so maybe, let's do this again. The Nine of Wands in reverse, they have a lot of respect for you. So yeah, they're not feeling that right now, probably because of what was going on. You know, like that secret that you had, and you're ready to make a decision. Page of Cups in reverse. Pisces. Cups would be love to be, they love you. Puppy love, immature, so maybe it's growing on a different level. I'm not sure. The Queen of Wands would be keeping emotions in check. So it doesn't seem like they are keeping their emotions in check right now. So maybe they're being very vocal about how they feel, which would make sense because of what's going on with you guys. This is the Five of Pentacles. So this is severity too, remember? So Five of Pentacles would be Taurus. And if they feel helpless, lost, insecure, that makes a lot of sense, guys, okay? The Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, they feel... They're definitely thinking about you. This is Libra energy. The Five of Wands is the conflict that needs to be solved. So that makes sense, guys, right? This is Leo energy. The Empress. This is a very beautiful form. A very beautiful, maybe a motherly. This is like a mother card. This represents like they want to take care of you. Nurturing. They're very nurturing. They're very beautiful. This is Libra energy. Here's your energy, guys. The Hermit. So the Hermit would be like they feel disconnected towards you, which makes sense. And they're kind of like a little bit focused on themselves right now. This is Virgo energy. Chariot. This is Cancer energy. And Chariot means that they want to move forward. They want to make things work. Okay. This is the Three of Swords, which makes sense, guys, because of what's going on with you guys. Three of Swords is Libra energy, and they feel like their heart is broken, and there's probably other people involved in this relationship, which makes sense because you need to make a decision, and this eclipse is going to help you make that decision, okay? The Ten of Cups would be like they feel like maybe you're going to reconcile with an ex, okay? So your ex make you feel like home with them, okay? So that makes a lot of sense. And this represents Pisces energy. This is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords would be they feel stuck or they feel trapped in something, probably because of what's going on, guys. You know, this makes sense. So this would be Gemini energy. This is the Nine of Cups. So that would be like you're their wish come true. And this is Pisces energy. Page of Wands is they love to be in your presence, and they feel like you're a lot of fun, and this represents Aries. The Magician, that's you and Gemini's energy right there. So the Magician would be they feel interested, confidence, they feel like they have all that you need, okay? And this is Gemini and Virgo energy. And then the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups would be like they feel withdrawn, they feel like they're being ignored, and they feel left out. So that would make perfect sense of what's going on, Virgo, how your person feels right now. So that's why you need to make a decision, okay? Because it creates a lot of instability. It's a lot of confusion. It's a lot of fear. And you just, sometimes you don't know what you want, but you need to make that decision, not only for yourself, but for the other people, okay? Because when those other people are involved, you know, it's tough and it's hard, but you have to remember that not just your feelings are involved, but their feelings are involved too as well, okay? All right, so that's how your person feels about you. Now we're going to do a couple of messages from Spirit or loved ones, and that will be your 3-in-1 reading. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels. All right, so here's this is a message, the Fool. Now look at this. This was here. That's nice. Reversed. It means that there's some healing that's coming, guys, okay? So if you're feeling hurt, Virgo, just know that there's I saw Virgo again. And look at, there it goes again. That there's healing coming, okay? All right. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. So look at, this is like a spiritual leader. So spirits are with you. Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. What messages would you like Virgo to know from their loved ones or spirit? What do they need to know? Thank you, spirits, guides, angels. I do apologize. These cards are a little bit bigger. They are a little bit harder to... Spirit, guides, angels. Okay. And this is the Three of Wands. I'll go a little bit more in depth with these ones just because these are messages from spirits or loved ones. So these are very important. Thank you, Spirit, guides, angels. What messages? I saw Hermit again, guys. You guys have good energy. Energy is very strong. Yeah, there it goes again. Okay, thank you, Spirit, guides, angels. What messages would you like Virgo to know? Okay. Wands, King of Wands, King of Swords. Okay. And then here are the messages for Virgo. Any messages for Virgo from spirit, loved ones, guides? Anything Virgo needs to know? All right. King of Pentacles, that's you guys. All right. A lot of kings here, guys. See that? There's 3 kings here. That's huge. You guys are really growing. So, you know, like the knights are the smaller version of the kings. This represents growth. So this is the first one. Let's just start from the beginning. Okay, so the Fool card is basically somebody who goes into something. Okay, so basically it's like the Fool card is like, it is your guide, okay? So these are your guides. They're letting you know that they're with you. Okay, so it's someone who is daring and carefree. He's the embodiment of who you really are. Your free spirit, your child. So go back to that, okay? To who you were before this world got to us. You know, like he's carefree. He's got all he needs in this knapsack. The energy he gets is from the sun. He has this trusty dog with him. He doesn't care where he's going. He just knows that everything's going to be okay. That's what this means. They're trying to tell you everything. You don't, okay, so what this means is like, you guys are about to come to this realization of whatever it is that you are coming to clarity with. And they're letting, spirit and guides are letting you know that no matter what, everything is going to be okay. That's what this card means. That even though you don't know what's going to happen with your decision, and maybe that's the reason why you've been on this, don't know what to do, is because you're worried about the outcome. This card is letting you know, don't worry about that. That everything, no matter what, you don't need to know everything, but that everything is always going to be okay. Okay? Just trust in that. That's what they're letting you know here. Okay? The Hierophant is basically like a spiritual teacher, a spiritual advisor. This is Taurus energy, guys. So the Hierophant would be like, it would be like, it's like a masculine counterpart to the High Priestess. So it's like a pope or a teacher, like I said, okay? So it means that it's like traditional values. So it can represent like a counselor or a mentor that you have, or maybe that's who you are. So it's like a master of learning lessons. So yeah, you learned a lesson here. Okay, so that's why there's so much growth here. The Four of Swords. So the 4s on the Tree of Life are right after the 3s. Okay, so it's like if somebody, remember the 3 of Swords was like the heartbreak. Remember the heart with the swords in it? So the 4 of Swords is kind of like resting after conflict. Okay, so in reverse, this means like it's like a message that you need to take time to rest, recharge your energy, because you might have put a lot of energy into this and it's time for you to rest. That maybe you're not resting and they're telling you that you need to take a rest. Okay, this is the 3 of Wands. This is a lot of growth. It's also like you're trusting in, so like what this is like, wands are growth. It's like action cards. So the 3 of Wands would be like, you need to broaden your horizons, basically. So It also hints that you're ready to, you're like planning your future with more conviction. It represents like freedom, adventure, moving forward. So what happens is, like, if you can imagine this. So this is the Magician. This is your energy, Virgo. This is Gemini and Virgo energy. So what this means is that what he did right here was he sent these ships out to sail. He sent his ships out with like cargo. And even though he doesn't know the outcome of this cargo, if it's going to be successful or not, he trusts that it will bring abundance. He trusts in his decision that this will prosper. Okay, so that makes sense with this. They're saying that you just have to believe and trust in it and know that it's always going to work out right, because it's going to, guys. And look at, this is how we know. There, that's the next card. This is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, see that falcon right there? The nines are like an accumulation of its soup. Now, Pentacles represents earth material, right? So, and this is your energy too, of course. So, this is the Lord of Gain. See, that's how you know everything's going to be fine. The Lord of Gain is very material. This garden here is Mother Nature. So, Venus and Virgo. So, Virgo is very analytical, which you know that. And Venus is the goddess of love. And what grows, or what Venus is providing, it is the harvest here. So the garden is very full. There's nothing missing. And Venus provides just like Mother Virgo. So this is very masculine. She's holding on to that falcon, Horus. The falcon, which is the god in Egypt. So there's a feminine and masculine principle to this. There's a lot of gain here. So, and a lot of contentment. So this card represents having all that you need. And you're realizing the difference between your needing and your wants. So that's what you probably came. Remember that Two of Swords, the pros and cons of these, the decision. You probably realize that, okay, this is what, this one sword represents what I want, and the other sword represents what I need. And that's what this is signifying, that you made that decision, and now you know what to do. You know how to move forward, Virgo. Look at King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. Okay, so let's break this down. This is spirit, growth. So you are coming to maturity with this one. The King of Swords is like truth, right? So you matured into like the truth of things, and this is the earth signs, the material world. So you have a lot of abundance. There's a lot of growth here, Virgo, that you have just went through, and you should be patting yourself on the back, because you have really come to a great milestone. And that's what the card stated, that you've really gotten here. You've really grew with a lot of maturity in all these different forms. The only thing that's missing here is the King of Cups. Virgo, Cups represents emotions, feelings, and relationships. So maybe that's one more thing that you need to kind of work on a little bit, okay? Definitely. So the Kings are anybody like, they're a lot of attainment, a lot of success, okay? So the King of Wands is fire and air. Controlling your appetites, controlling your passions, big capacity to enjoy life, big and full of yourself. You're bold, brave, and there's salamanders again, guys. So yeah, there's a lot of balance between supporting others and being independent. You are a natural born leader. You learned how to take control of what you can achieve. You can achieve your goals, your habits, your choices, without being rigid. And you found out and you realized that you can put a lot of structure in your hectic days. So you also matured into maintaining calmness on foundations when you feel like the walls are falling down, okay? So relationships, you're in the driver's seat. You know, like you figured out really what you want, which is great. Relationships are two ways, but you ultimately decide whether you want to be involved in a relationship or not. So it might be time to lay down some walls and set boundaries of who's in control. And we all like to think that we're in control and hold the reins in our lives, but sometimes the universe will step in and take the reins away to remind us that we are very small in a very large existence. This is to keep us humble and appreciative. So when this happens, get back up and remember that you play a role of your plans and make yourself available to accomplish great things, okay? And then Swords, the actual King of Swords is basically, you know, like, look at him. He's not looking left. He's not looking right. He's looking dead at us, straight at us, guys. So So basically what that means is that it's of truth, right? Okay. So yeah. So basically this is like the truth part of it. However, don't forget that you have a heart, and you need to incorporate basically kind of like the feeling aspect of it, because it kind of worries me how you got all of these, you know, kings, but the cups. Okay, so this is air and air. This is a double element. You have a pure mind. So like court card, like I said, doesn't look left or look to the right. He's actually looking straight at us. The reason, he has a pure mind. It's because he isn't looking in his past, and he's not looking in his future. He's fixated on the present moment, which is why your mind is pure. So his key phrase is unruling truths behind appearances. So he sees. Basically, that's what it means. Okay, so his pure mind is very moral. It's not immoral, which means that it carries truth at best. So there's truth in constructive ways. On the lower polarity, he would be untruthful, self-serving. So that's what you learned here. You're not self-serving anymore, okay? So because, you know, like the truth, you're not using the truth as weapons anymore, because sometimes the truth does hurt. So pure mind at its best, okay? So the magician traits, so there's truth, verdict, authority, command, firmness, and honesty. So mental clarity and self-discipline and intellectual power. Okay, very methodical, ethical, and integrity. You judge situations with rational thinking. You strive to be a little bit more consistent. Make sure that your word is your bond. One level of maturity is the amount of words that you, why is this like this? The amount of words that you actually like, speak it's actually like, I want you to figure this, okay? So like the amount of words that you speak versus the words that you listen to, okay? So start to listen to understand rather than listening to respond. This is actually going to help you grow, as well as people will look at you more with respect, okay? Because you are at a level of maturity to understand others rather than making them understand you. Okay, so reserve judgment until all of the evidence has been heard. And remember that maybe no one is wrong and maybe nobody's right. It's just that they have different perspectives. Okay, so make commitments and stick to them. If you say that you'll meet a deadline, do so. If you have to evaluate work, don't sugarcoat the results. Brown nosing or empty praise is not respectable. Honesty is. Okay, so strive to be that honesty. And it's what you're known for. Okay, so say what you mean and mean what you say. Friends and partners need straightforward feedback. Give it to them. Okay, avoid trying to control what people say or how they say it. When conflict is over, let it be over, guys. Okay, it's only your responsibility to actually do what you said that you were going to do, but it's not your responsibility to tell them what they said that they were going to do. Okay, so you're responsible to keep. It's not your responsibility to keep reminding them. Leave that part up to them. Okay, so you make sure that you did your part, and that's all that you can actually do. So listen to the still small voice, and when you hear it, act on it. Okay, with total confidence. So find the ones that you respect to be able to express your verdict and your opinions to. Okay, so be sure to let your spirituality temper your conservations and match your words and with your deeds. Okay, remember, spirit is your subconscious, and always act on that and trust in it. Okay, guys? Nice. And then, so we'll go and end this reading with the King of Pentacles. So this is your energy, guys. It's Earth sign. So this king's key phrase is solutions to all human problems and control the environment. So he knows how to handle life on planet Earth. You can't tell where the robe actually ends right here and where Earth begins, because he is so connected to the Earth. Okay, so at best, he'll do anything and fix anything. He's very solid and steady. Very serious and in tone with nature. Okay, so on the lower polarity, like if this was like reversed, it would mean that you're very self-centered and plotting, selfish. So that's what you matured from. You're not acting self-serving anymore. You're not acting selfish. Okay, so you're very dependable, ambitious, stable. You're having more than enough to get by. You have a lot of confidence in the bedroom, and you have a knack for attracting wealth. You are grounded and stable. You're seeing things through to the end, and you're proud of your achievements. A mature soul handles money and relationships responsibly. Before spending money, consider the consequences. Before becoming physical with someone, consider the potential outcome of your actions. Sure, live in the moment, but cultivate an awareness of what's going on or what's going to come out of your actual actions, okay? So start to take on a more conservative approach in making and spending money. Make a budget, find ways to reduce costs. You don't have to choke your innovation on the fun things, but be more creative with resources that you do have, okay? So money trouble can ruin romance. Handle funds more responsibility. Planning in the future with somebody can be exciting. Express physical and affection with boldness. When circumstances arise, make sure to speak up or take action in your partner's defense. Remember the chessboard. It's very much like life, and you and your partner are on the same side of that board as a team, not as opponents. Okay, so allow your spirituality to inspire, financially and physically. Honor the money that you were given. Take care of your body. See it as an instrument of the universe, as it is the instrument of the universe. Okay, so will you lend your resources to those in need? Nice maturity, Virgo. I like it. That's wonderful. Nice reading, guys. I'm very glad that, sometimes we do have to hear hard things. However, it helps us. That's what they're here for. They're help to guide us. So, with all of this craziness going on, that is your reading. The 3-in-1 reading that you guys got. And it's a lot of growth. And it's wonderful, Virgo. I think that's the most I've ever seen in any signs, that they actually have come to a realization about something, and there's a lot of growth there. So, look at this. I accept myself as I am. I know my worth. You'll grow beautiful in your own way, and you are valuable. Nice, Virgo. There's your 3-in-1 reading, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Invite your friends, families. Make sure you cross-watch other people that you know, want to see what they're going through. But I'm very proud of you guys. Good job. Thanks for watching. Love and light.